The St. Louis Blues, a treasure to their city, with Hall of Fame talent, 50 years of memories, and a habit for making the playoffs and exiting immediately. Resounding victories, agonizing defeats. But there's more to this team than most people know.
The Blues have always kind of been the second sports franchise in St. Louis behind the Cardinals, but they never felt slighted by it. In fact, they tried to learn from their baseball friends. The owners at the time, the Solomons, remembered that the old team, the St. Louis Browns, had once used a small person, Eddie Gaedel, for a stunt back in the 50s. Well, the Blues players thought that a little person with dwarfism might be able to play goalie better, considering that he didn't have to crouch as much. They found a Russian small person, Vladimir Pipkin. They called him Pipsqueak for fun, but I don't think he liked it. The Blues quickly found out why Eddie was never given another chance at bat. In the first game, Pipsqueak gave up 54 goals. They would have taken him out of the game, but the Zodiac Killer had murdered all of the other goalies that year.
One teammate that was always a joy to be around was Lucky Larry. Well, Larry Jorgensen was his real name. He never washed any of his pads, jerseys, or clothes out of superstition. I remember one time we were playing in Chicago, he got sent to the box for 10 minutes for making the ref puke. Man, was he a blast. But boy, did he stink. Like, you remember those lines that Pigpen had in the cartoon Peanuts? He actually had those, but we didn't complain. When Larry was using his luck, we made it to the playoffs every year in the 80s. The guy really was lucky. Of course, he died of staph infection. He was full of bacteria. Oh, fun note, when they did the autopsy, he actually did bleed blue. That's where they got the slogan.
In the mid-90s, there were a lot of movies of animals playing sports. MVP, Most Valuable Primate, Air Bud, Ed, Rudy, all ridiculous. Well, in 1997, the Blues decided to capitalize on that trend. They got some animals on loan from Grant's farm. It was a disaster. The captain, a wolf, ate the goalie, a pig. The horse broke its leg during a line change. It had to be put down right there in front of the crowd. In fact, that was our Valvoline high-performance play of the game. The team even brought in Emilio Estevez to try to coach him, again as a stunt because of the popular Mighty Duck movies. The team went 2-3-77. They did get those 77 ties, though. Ironically, they had a duck that was pretty good. Got a hat trick against the Flyers. Although the goat did eat all the hats.
Back in the late 70s, we had this kid, Terry Watson. He had just come from California, and he wanted to try out. Being from the West Coast, I didn't think he'd have any talent. But the kid was pretty good. He was just so crafty on those blades. Nobody could catch him with the puck. In fact, he cracked our starting rotation when a couple of our players disappeared. They say under mysterious circumstances. I don't know. One thing I remember, he had a real peculiar number. It was like a zero with a cross in it. I don't know. I just let him run with it.
That's the Zodiac symbol.
Huh? Oh shit. He was the Zodiac Killer, wasn't he? Well, we traded him to New York the next year. Any unsolved murders up there?